Oops, I forgot to switch to the draft page on the stream. There we go. Now we're up. Okay. Decisions. Is it gonna be a fun choice or a watch the world burn choice?
Yeah, that's what I'm contemplating. I think you maybe have an idea of what that world choice, what the let the world burn choice is, but I'm not sure whether to do it or not. Probably not. Go expensive merchants.
Expensive merchants?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, and Cola, your last miner's pick.
Pre-planted beans.
Okay. I have a feeling we're gonna be seeing those in like every race. Okay, perfect. So there's our draft settings. As always, I'll keep this page as is for the race. So just in case you need to refer back to it to remember, it's there. And I'll go ahead and generate the seeds.
Right.
It's alright if you missed the draft, Eric's. It's in the VOD. Alright. Alright, there you go. Okay, and let me. Oop. Alright everyone, it's 4 o'clock where I'm at. Time for a banjo race, or a booter race, I suppose. We got inc7, and I keep wanting to say ggreencola. The pronunciation. I'll just say cola.
That works.
Yeah, racing today. If you want to see the draft settings, I made a command in chat, so you can type !draft, and it takes to the page where the bands and the choices were picked. So, yeah. So, yeah, how are you both feeling about today's race?
Nervous.
I'm feeling.
Nervous? Feeling? Yeah, I guess.
It's unfortunate we have some cola and cola violence, but it is what it is.
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, it's rando. You never know what could happen, right? So there's always all sorts of goings on. I guess one thing I forgot to do is mark your guys' free things here. So I'll go ahead and do that right now, real quick.
One quick question.
Yes.
Are we going? I presume after the race starts, you like put us in different rooms.
Yes. When the race starts, okay, I'll drag you off into your own separate race channels. And so,
okay. I was wondering if we were gonna do it or you.
Yeah, yeah. It'll be me. And then when the race is over, like when what the winner, I'll drag you in. Would you normally I drag both in, but would you prefer I don't drag you in if you're not finished?
I'm okay with you doing what you usually do.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, whatever you usually do, I guess.
Okay, that works for me. I just wasn't sure how it would affect your race time channel kind of thing. Like I said, I've never used it, so yeah. So again,
I mean,
I'll count you guys. I'll count you guys down, and then you can go ahead and start the race, and as is, right?
Oh, do you? Okay, so when I click ready, like the next time I click ready, it's gonna like start the timer. So
yeah.
So when you count me down, do you want me to like ready you up, and then it'll be at like -18 and all that?
When I say go, you can ready up, and that'll start your timer.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, and then I'll just let you both go on your own thing, because I don't want to confuse everything kind of thing and start whatever. So when I say go, you just hit ready.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so inc7, are you both ready to go?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Start it up in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck, have fun.
Good luck in 18 seconds.
Good luck.
Alright, so their timers are all going to slowly count down, and this is when I can sync them, I guess. Perfect. Let's get a thing, and go! Although I didn't sing them quite well enough. Alright, it looks like ggreencola has a banjo skin, and Ink's going with the standard Ocarina of Time. Kind of funny spawn times. They're spawned. Is that a purple rupee? Yeah, purple rupee on top of the fence. If I use the browser source, I can capture the live split. I mean, I have my own live split for the stream. Unless that's something else. You mean? So what was that? Dodongo, Forest, Deku is what I saw. Forest, Deku. Oh, we got more hints. Okay, so I saw Kokiri Forest as Way of the Hero. Kak is Way of the Hero. Oh man, there's just so much stuff to look at. This is the hard part about watching, kind of thing. Oh, God. Well, I've never had a tournament where people have used a race room, so I just didn't have any of that sort of stuff set up. So I'm not like a part of the race room kind of thing. That's all. So hang on a sec. I'm just gonna quickly. Okay, so OGC is dead. I saw that as well. So yeah, we got another hint here. Another CAC Way of the Hero. So, you know, CAC Way of the Hero, who would have guessed? We got Valley is Baron. That one was, Cola saw that one. And, so, because this is, oh, there's a bow. Alright, nice bow from Cola. The starts of these seeds is always, like, so rough. We got Dungeon Entrance Randomizer on, and so we, Spirit is in DC. That was Nocturne from Storms. Yeah, I mean, Cola's just doing all the fast checks right away. So, with Dungeon Entrance Randomizer, they start with Prelude and also Furor's Wind. So that's kind of a nice thing to take advantage of nice and early, provided they can find magic, of course. And to the left and to the right of the Waths on the tracker. Ooh, nice early bomb chew bag. Early bow, early explosives. Love it. Now I just forgot what I was saying. Alright, we got more hints coming in here. 40's dead. 30's dead. Bigger on sword on 50, so... For all, you know, purposes, it's dead, but... Just means they're not going to be getting the big Ron sword today. So anyway, I guess Cackway the hero, I can start filling this stuff in. We got a bow, we got Nocturne. A bomb chew bag, I highly doubt is their waff, but I mean, it very well could be. They will need the bow at some point, so. Alright, there's Nocturne for Ink. Alright, now it's time to start doing some of the graveyard checks. I think I got everything fully sorted out, just, not the whatchamacallit, the medallions. Oh! Cola even took a step towards the heart piece and then didn't pick it up. How insulting. Alright, so it looks like water is another one of the stones. Water. Shadow is their free one. And then Spirit. I guess Jabu. Jabu is on there too, I think. I guess we'll find out later when Cola goes to check the, like, the medallion rewards. Also, let me know if the, game is a little bit loud over my microphone. Sometimes the settings get a little bit kind of weird. Oh, we got another big chest at Dampe. Big items just rolling in it. Oh, they got a wallet. So, one of the settings, if you look at the, one of the settings, we have expensive merchants is on. So that's the Granny and the Potion Shop, Medigoron, and the Bomb Chew Salesman in Haunted Wasteland. All three of them will sell items for, I believe it's 200 rupees for each one. So finding the adult's wallet there could be beneficial. You've never seen this randomizer? So what it is they're playing Ocarina of Time, but all of the item checks in the game are randomized. So stuff could be anywhere, really. I guess I should mark that they both start with furores here, too. That would be kind of helpful. So I think Inc is pretty caught up with Greencola's progress. The only difference is that Inc hasn't done the archery game for bomb choose. But there's no reason not to with an adult wallet. What's the banjo part? It originally started out as a tournament within the banjo community. And so the banjo part is just simply this is brought to you by the banjo speedrunning banjo race. However, Shroobish has graciously created models for Ocarina of Time. Was that Fortress Baron? Pretty sure that was Gerudo Fortress. Yeah, and so we got like Banjo, there's Grunty models, I think there's other ones as well. So Gerudo Valley and Gerudo Fortress both Baron. Oh, there's Strength! Oh my god. So Strength in Zora's River is quite nice. And what's over here? This number, just a blue rupee. Okay, so it's 100. So Granny only offers a blue potion, so it's nothing special. I think that's actually generic. Unless it's a setting I forgot to change in the randomizer. But pretty sure it's not. Okay, unique merchants is already turned on, so there we go. What are those I think I think these come from the 3DS version. I got this tracker originally from Lollaway. Ooh, we got double Waffing Cack. So there's two Kakariko Way of the Heroes. Bing, 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 bing. So there's that. Ink got his bomb choose just now. Alright, and so Ink's gonna be going, or Cola's gonna be going back to Goron City. Probably. Because with the bow, with bombs, you can kind of clear that stuff out. And then, I don't think Cola knows where, Goron City, or Dodongo's Cavern takes you to. I think only Ink was the one who ran up and checked that, so. Oh, we got Din's Fire too? Oh my god. There's Din's. There it is. Lots of Wath items in, Wath potential items in CAC. So all they need is magic now, and we can enter Shadow Temple. Of course, with expensive merchants enabled, you'll have to get to Medigoron just to see what he sells. So Cola's going to be heading out to him. Getting the hint along the way. Deku Stick capacity upgrade? No thanks. Sacred Forest Meadow is on the way to hero. Cola didn't bother blowing up the Goron. I guess that you can do it at any time, really. Or maybe that's what he's doing now. Just so you don't have to like run all the way out from Medigoron and like chase him down. Interesting play. I don't know if it's faster though, just because you have to go through like so many loading zones from the fairy fountain to crater. All right, Kokiri Forest. We got hover boots. Clearing out those Way of the Heroes as fast as possible. There's possible Way of the Hero there. There's not a whole lot of checks in Kokiri Forest. They have the Song of Storms Grotto and then the Kokiri Sword Chest, so... Yeah, exactly. So I was thinking too. It looks like that said Nocturne is Saria's song. Oh no, he was save scumming his bomb chews. That's what he was doing. Alright, we got a scale for... And a mirror shield. Oh my god. They're just getting so many major items. I didn't see what that hint was. I didn't see what that hint was that Ink just got. But I think it was a duplicate because it didn't mark anything new. Jabu leads to well. Okay. It's either Jabu leads to bottom of the well or bottom of the well leads to Jabu. Jabu has to lead to a child dungeon, so it's probably Jabu leads to bottom of the well. Ah, nice water. Cranberry raspberry flavored water. Ink just looks like he's just rushing all of his Way of the Hero locations just as fast as possible. Because his direction is just kind of going like straight to it. Oh, Cola's using the Exodus setup. Love it. To get that bomb chew or that gold skull without the hammer. That's such a cool looking setup. Oh. Uh-oh. What happened to Cola? Oh, just dropping frames. Alright, Cola dropped many frames there. So the timer is a little bit set up, or a little bit lagged behind. Okay, that was another Gerudo Baron. Deku Tree is foolish. I mean, a foolish Deku Tree is like... it's a really fast clear, especially with Din's Fire. So hopefully they find magic real quick. Okay, coming from Minuet, there's Requiem. And then there was another hint. There's Din's Fire from Ink. And I'm sure, I mean Cola. Oh, we got another Baron. It might have been another Valley Baron. Oh, Wasteland. Okay. So Haunted Wasteland Baron, so that means that they won't have to check the Bomb Chew Salesman because he's going to be Baron anyway, so unfortunately all the expensive merchants are you know, Baron. Okay, so Spirit leads to Jabu. So that must mean Jabu leads, or bottom of the well leads to Jabu. Okay, and there's Zelda's Lullaby in Requiem. There was OGC Dead. Oh, okay, Nocturne gives Saria's song. That one was found all the way back there. Okay. Okay, I think everything is good, so... Unfortunately, they can't go back Child until they have Song of Time. So we got DC, Forest, Jabu. Deku, water. Okay, so I had them all there. They were just in the wrong order. Okay, and what are we getting at Bolero? We got Song of Storms at Bolero. I hope I have everything written down on the right tracker. Alright, let's compare their tracker. For Cola, we got Sun Song, Prelude, Nocturne. Oh, he doesn't have Nocturne. No, he must have Nocturne. Yeah, I think Cola just forgot to turn it in. Okay, and this is GTG. This is, Ooh, there's a lot of chests inside GTG. I didn't see where he entered to get to GTG, though. Oh my god, there's another big chest. Oh, and there's the key ring, which is hookshot locked. Okay, well, there's a bomb bag for Ink. But I mean, that key ring can be gotten with a ground jump, so... Oh, there's not key rings. It's normal keys. That's right. Oh, fire leads to GTG. Okay, there we go. I was trying to think, where could he even get from? But then I forgot he just got ZL from, Crater. Okay, so... Cack is way the hero. I think that's the 4th Cack hint. I'm pretty sure Ink didn't come in there. Looking for bombs, I would assume, there. So yeah, Ink's gonna need a lot of keys just to get all the way through to the middle chest. I believe 7 keys. And without Song of Time, it's like, you know, they're gonna be stuck as adult for a while. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Cola did Storm's check for sure. Like, there's no way he didn't, because he was in the windmill. That's where he got the bow from. Yeah, Cola can't do anything in here, so... Leaving. Okay, so that was a hook-shotless Silver Rupee room from Ink. So it took him back all the way to the beginning. So now we're gonna do just a quick little setup here. Doesn't need a setup, but setup makes it free, so... This Wolfos is not giving him the RNG that he wants. Anything in GTG that requires hook or +2 keys is likely not in logic. Yeah. I mean, they can't do every check in GTG anyway. Another cack. Is that triple cack? Oh no, that's we've already seen that Gossip Stone. Oh man, I love Diddy Kong Racing music. Yeah, I mean, both of them have been like super loaded up like already. It's actually kind of daunting to see one of the seeds that's, you know, early items. Just because it's like, ugh. That was, hover boots. Yeah, so Cola's gonna be going to grab his Song of Storms now from not Storms, Requiem, sorry. Probably will get around to Storms eventually. Now that he has the hover boots, we'll go to now that he has the getting tongue-tied. Now that he has the hover boots, he'll be able to cross into the middle of you know, Death Mountain Crater to get that other song. So, like I was just saying, seeds that give you a lot of items really early are really worrying, just because it's like, uh-oh. You never know when it's gonna, you know, taketh away, I guess is the right thing to say. I think Ink's worried about dying here, fighting the Dynalphos with the bow. I like this setup way better than the one that Ink did. Bailed out after bomb bag. Well, Ink saw 2 big chests in the maze, and so probably wanted to just get to like at least one of them. Oh no, there's 3 big chests in the maze. I forgot one of them was over here. And there's 2 keys hidden behind the locked doors, so... Okay, one of them was just bomb shoes. Alright, there's Requiem. For, Cola. And hopefully there's at least one more key in the maze. I mean, it would be nice if, you know, you could get those 2 keys, but no Song of Time. Unfortunately, Song of Time is probably hidden somewhere stupid. I mean, it might not even be somewhere stupid. It could just be Child, like... Child Sacred Forest Meadow or something. Oh yeah, I guess I should mark that, Sacred Forest Meadow, they got Requiem. Zora Tunic, so unfortunately nothing super valuable. So Ink's gonna dip out. Oh, I accidentally marked, there. There's ZL. I can't remember. Spirit didn't lead to DC. Spirit led to Jabu, right? Yeah. And DC led to... No, DC led to Spirit. Oh, here it is. I marked it backwards. There we go. Spirit leads to Jabu. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. It can't be on a child song. So that means it has... That means it's either in the Royal Tomb or in the Ice Cavern. Oh yeah, it can't be an Ice Cavern because that requires letter, which requires child. There we go. So it's in the graveyard. Thank you. I derped. I heavily derped, Light, okay? Ice, ice, baby. Alright, so what's Cola gonna do now? So I just got a bottle, but I didn't see where. Ah, Cola, why did you... Cola could have gone into the royal tomb. And I mean, yeah, you can't get the torches, but I mean... Oh, there's another bow. So I think bow is not the way of the hero from Kakariko. So we're still missing one way of the hero, unless like Kak was triple, but Hovers was in Mido's house. Man, Gerudo Valley Baron is just one of those hints that just, it's always sucks to see for me. It's not a lot of checks, but it's always like, yeah, gotta go GV early. I'm still on like the old setting. The old setting where, you know, you start in Link's house all the time and you do that like Hylia Gerudo Valley loop. Alright, there's storms. Now we finally get to see Ink do the boulder maze. Probably won't save Scum out of it though. Oh, it was in Jabu Jabu one can find the bottom of the well. Okay, so we don't know where Jabu is then. Hey there, Oni Helix. Oh, duh, because Jabu is in Spirit. That's right. Duh. I want to see the Grunty model again. The Grunty model was definitely the fun one. I think that's just because it was new. Alright, now we'll see if Cola gets punished here. Because I'm pretty sure he had the chance to do this on Meteoron. Oh, that's where he got his bottle of bugs. I totally missed that. Ah, silly me. Alright, obviously doesn't get the other key, so... I didn't say because of his new, I said because it's new. The Banjo model was around last year, but the Grunty model is new. I feel the same way, Light. Not that there's any real reason to go child right now. Songs are important, and it is 2 free songs. You're right. But... yeah. The models... yeah, I was gonna say the models are available if you do, but if you don't play it, then it's entertaining to watch. But people can use whatever models they want, really. But some people like using the Banjo ones for this tournament just because we all love Banjo around here. Whoa! Hey there, Footy. You know, I don't think I've ever seen anyone fail hook-shotless GTG, like without the, you know, getting the skulls. Ooh, we saw 2 different setups for that firewall skip. Ink and Cola both did separate ones, and Ink's looked like it took longer to set up, but Cola got hit, so... Should be a requirement. I mean, I don't know how hard it is to set them up, but... Love to see the hover boot strat off the top of the chest. I didn't know you could do it without backwalking, though, so... Alright, so there was a second Sacred Forest hint. I didn't see that we had 2 of those already. So we got 2 of every hint. Except for, CAC, which we got, like, 4 of, I think. Alright, Ink gets Strength. Since Ink has ZL now, he could probably go into Zora's Fountain, check the Fairy Fountain, check and see what the dungeon is, the iceberg, the bottom, and then maybe never have to go back. With Dungeon Entrance Randomizer, you never really know what you're in for, so who knows if we'll go for that. Alright, so CAC was a triple after all. So, not surprised there's so many items. So, probably Nocturne... Nocturne Dins for sure. And then, I don't know, there could be something else. Skull Mask is dead. Still don't know what Ocarina of Time teaches yet, but... Ink usually rushes ice? Okay. Oh, also, thank you for the raid, it's 7D. Alright, there's Le Bomb Bag. In the room with your newfound trick. Oh, Sun Song chest is dead. And that was another tunic. I think those are arrows over there, so... Alright, now we get to see what's on the bottom. Or argue about what's on the bottom. I couldn't tell what that was. It looked like something stringy, though. I would have almost said it was a bow if they didn't already have it. And I doubt it was a quiver. So, Ocarina of Time is a strength upgrade? Oh, yeah, because they... Right. It's because they start with Prelude, right? They start with Prelude, and so because of that, one of their song checks is replaced by a junk hint. Alright, there's Bolero. So, Bolero is in the Sun Song Grave. I was promised Ocarina or Song of Time. Anyway, yeah, having a strength upgrade on their Song of Time check is kind of rough. No, I mean, there's so many items in the game, right? And usually it's a junk hint, so this could be AD for strength. Although, Spirit Temple... Oh no, we don't know what the stones are. What are the stones? Let's go look. We got Deku, DC, Jabu, Forest. So we got Fire. Okay, it's impossible then, because we got Fire, Shadow, Spirit as our stones. So, it can't be AD for Strength 2. Prelude must be Song of Time then. And so they need to clear Forest Temple. Yeah, so they start with Prelude, but I forgot it's an item added to the pool. It's not like the song they got on their check. Yeah. It's been a while since I've done Dungeon Entrance Randomizer. Something as a Deku Nut capacity upgrade. I'm gonna go ahead and mark this up. TCG, so treasure chest game is dead. Okay. It's okay. We all forgive you, Light. I swear it wasn't my fault. The only problem is there's no hook shot, so we don't know where the hook shot is yet. Without a hook shot, Cola gets ejected out to the tent, but not a big deal. Still walk back in. You'd think they'd throw Link off the bridge or something, right? Oh, well, we got a big chest right here. Village well leads to something temple. Oh, it's a hammer. Alright, so we got hammer in Southeast Hyrule Field. Did Ink ever get that scale? No, he didn't. Yeah. So, it can't be water, because they need hookshot. Oh, well, there's hookshot. Sphere Zero strikes again. Deku's closed. Oh, and there's magic too. Oh my god. Alright, well, Ink is pretty set too. Yeah, and there was our other Cac, so... Yeah, Cac is definitely triple hinted. Yeah, I wish I had, like, the, Oh, apparently Frogs has the Goron Tunic. I see that on, Ink's tracker. It's a problem with, like, seasoned Ocarina of Time rando players is that they always check their hints so fast. What's inside DC? I got that on the tracker down below. On each side of the Waths, you can see the stones, and next to it is where that entrance leads to. So inside DC, next to the ruby, is Spirit. And that's how you read it. So inside fire is GTG, inside spirit is Jabu, etc. Alright, there's some blue fire arrows. Unfortunately, I was too busy watching Ink get like a million items. I didn't see what dungeon Cola entered, but I imagine this is GTG. So GTG is DC. And of course, it's a medallion, so... I mean, why wouldn't you clear it when you have, like, all the items to do so? Ooh, there's Rudo's letter, too! I mean, Ink could almost be in go mode soon. I mean, really, all he needs is boomerang, light arrows, and iron boots, right? I guess long shot. We'll need long shot as well. But I can't believe how like the items have been a-flowing this seed. It was an unfortunate backflip right into the Armos statue. That's a cool strat, using hover boots to make it right onto the block instead of running all the way around. I actually didn't know you could make that. Alright, and there's the bull arrow. Alright, now we get to see what's inside Shadow Temple, so... I mean, we still have quite a few dungeons left. I think Shadow can be anything. Yeah, we got ice. So those blue fire arrows that Cola just got would be pretty handy here for Ink. Those checks that had, you know, everything, hookshot, magic, right? I mean, that, you know, Southeast Hyrule Field is just... It's such a pain to, like, go over there without Epona. I mean, like I was saying earlier, like, in earlier seasons, it was like, you know, when you did that Lake Hylia, Gerudo Valley loop, sometimes, it was, like, really nice. You'd basically get them, like, every seed. Alright. First dungeon completed for Cola. Not out of the question for Ink to be getting those done pretty soon, but you just gotta get items sometimes, you know. And got frozed. Or frozen-did. However you want to say it. So what song can be here at the end of Ice Cavern? I guess it could still be Serenade, Epona's, or Saria, or no, it can't be Saria's song. That's on Nocturne. I mean, I guess it could be Minuet, too. Minuet, Serenade, or Epona's song. What dungeon was inside Ice? That's a good question. I saw him go to the fairy fountain, but I never saw him go to ice. It's a problem with only one commentator. It's so easy to miss all these things. Alright, there's another empty bottle. Let's see, what dungeons don't I have here? Yeah, I don't know. I would have to go back into the VOD to check. This fish is being a pain for Cola. Oh. Oh, so close. Cola tried to, like, time it. It almost worked, too. Okay, there we go. Fish baited. Alright, there's Rudo's letter. So I imagine Cola's gonna be doing the whole, like, opposite. Like, now we're gonna go to the field. Because, I mean, where do you go from here? Other than just warping out. But when you haven't done those checks, it's like you may as well go do it, so... with hookshot and magic in hand, Ink will probably, or Cola will probably have a lot easier time doing Ice Cavern. Oh man, I love the jump setups in here. it's, it's such a good emote, Light. I gotta remember that anytime we see child or adult fishing. Alright, there's magic. Whew. Almost didn't grab up. Alright, here's the last grotto. I'd say arguably the most important grotto, but magic is probably more important since it's required for Ganon. Alright, come on, Ink. Let's see long shot. Nope. Bams. And a nice Song of Time. Okay, so we got Song of Time inside Ice Cavern. There's the hammer. Ugh. Shout out to the logic where you go, oh yeah, the Song of Time can't be an Ice Cavern because the dungeon, you know, you need Rudo's letter to get there. But oops, it's dungeon entrance randomizer. It could be anywhere. Alright, so Ink's going back there. Alright, so now we get to see Ice Cavern. Ink is exactly one Ice Cavern ahead of Cola. We finally get to go Child. This is like the reverse of yesterday's seed where Aphid was, he was Child for probably 90% of the seed. Hey there, Shaman Ninja. Alright, what are their skull counts? We got 6 for Cola, and how many... I don't know how many Ink has. Nice child spawn. That's such a bad location. Alright, so I'm not sure if Ink's going to be rushing to get to CAC by night. Just to quickly do the... Oh, okay. I'm surprised he's playing Sun Song when by the time the animation's over, it probably would have been daytime anyway. Oh, he wants it to be night, so he can probably do Dampe and his Night Skulls. Kind of clear them off in one check. That would explain that. Although I guess it's kind of the same thing, where it's like, you know, it probably would have been day by the end of the first Sun Song, so may as well wait. But I guess you can't guarantee that, really. And then we got a random number of chickens, too, so unfortunately they won't be able to find out. It looks like Ink doesn't want to use his blue fire arrows. Or sorry, Cola doesn't want to use the blue fire arrows. Unless he just doesn't know that they're a thing. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm not familiar with all the Scrubs tournament setting rules. Man, I love those jump setups so much. It's so cool to watch. He strikes again. Alright, so I'm interested to see what the last Wath is for CAC, because we got 3. We know one of them isn't bow, just because we have another bow in Mido's house as well. I think that's where the other bow was. No, that was hover boots. Where was the other quiver? I don't remember where the second quiver was. I think it was in GTG, so it might have been required after all. But anyway, we got Nocturne, Dins. I mean, so there could be something on 10 or 20 skulls still. It's a great wave emote. It's so hilariously fast. Fast emotes are just always, like, so good. Alright, so there's a Song of Time. Boop. During our shenanigans, did I miss? I was gonna say, did I miss what was on 10 skulls? But no, he's still collecting cuckoos. I didn't see how many Andrew wanted though, but probably a lot. Alright, that looks like enough. Alright, chickens, just a heart piece. Okay, and now we get to see what's on our 10 skulls. So I think these are the only checks left, really. 10, 20 skulls in CAC. Lens of Truth. So, Lens of Truth, magic. Treasure chest game is dead. They can't logically get to the desert yet. Oh, I didn't mark off Song of Time for Ink when I was fixing my boo-boo with the tracker. Did we see Ink do Richard? I don't know if he, oh no, he's doing his market stuff now. I guess he just didn't earlier. And then after this, I guess you can just Sun Song. Thank you for blessing the chat with Pika Paw. I know it's not really Paw, it's Pika. Pika. Yeah, I guess it is Pika Paw. The best kitty cat ever. Was that a thunder? Or is that a part of like the DKR song? I don't know. Either way, it was interesting to hear. Alright, as usual, the Din's Fairy Fountain has nothing. Lots of bombs for everyone. Oh, and it looks like Cola didn't find the hint that says Mass Quest has nothing. Unless it's just Keaton Mask, just to, you know. Is that an Among Us sound effect? I think one of my favorite sound effects is any like Windows sounds. They're always so jarring to hear in Ocarina of Time Rando, but they're funny. Electric Fortune usually has a lot of really good sound effects going. Alright, so both of them done all of their market checks. Now where's Ink going? Probably going to Lon Lon. Oh yeah, both of them are going to Lon Lon. Oh, nope. Nope, Cola's going to Cac. Oh yeah, I guess Cola hasn't done any of the Child Cac stuff. Oh, nope. Cola's going the other direction. Oh, to check this last field check. I guess this and the Tectite Grotto are like the only ones that he hasn't done yet. If anything, there's a hint. Okay. I'm gonna write this into the hints, even though I don't remember what it was. This bottom of the well leads to some temple, but I don't remember what one. I mean, we know it's not Spirit, but that doesn't really help. Alright, Cola heading off to the graveyard now. I didn't see if he turned at night first. Oh yeah, because now you can easily do the Dampe. Or just come in here and light the torches real quick. Just because of the order, there was no magic. Whoa! There's light arrows. So, nice early light arrows. We won't need to go off on some hunting spree for it from Ganon. I'm gonna go ahead and put Lens of Truth over top of the Bomb Chews in CAC. Perhaps that was another one. Oh, and there's Serenade, so that's a nice trip to the last area where they can't get to. So we still have Epona's song and Minuet. One of them's on Prelude and one of them's on Saria's song. Whose arrows? My arrows? Oh, my arrows. It's no second question mark. I clearly saw that. Since there's no Minuet, it's going to be kind of rough getting back to Kokiri Forest as Child, just to do that last sword check. I mean, there's also the Song of Storms Grotto. Hover Boots is a great item to get, sure, but there's no guarantee it's the way of the hero. I love when cats dream and they, like, wiggle their paws or, like, you know, start moving around or, yeah. So adorable. I was watching Tasteless stream StarCraft last night, and he's got a cat named Pickle who sleeps on a cat tree, like right behind his setup. So when he's between games, he always shows the, he always points the webcam at the cat tree, and he was like sleep making biscuits. Alright, here we go. Lens from Cola. So I wonder if we're going to see Ink try and clear out bottom of the well. I imagine. Because at this point, like, I mean, all their Woths are cleared out. Except for, like, 20 skulls. And, you know, the little checks inside Kokiri Forest. But, I mean, Sacred Forest is pretty cleared out. Well, except we don't know what's at Child. We don't know what's at Child SFM yet, though. But again, it's kind of hard to make it all the way over there as Child. I guess you could just play Bolero. Oh no, you couldn't, because the bean isn't grown. Yeah, it's 5. It's 5 cuckoos. I knew it was a lot because it took forever for Ink to get them the first time. And I mean, it only turned out to be a heart piece, but... I mean, at least with 5, you don't need to get the ones on the other side of the fence from the potion shop. However, it is the rest of them. Oh, we got another big chest inside Zora's domain. Clearly, bomb shoes. Or Stone of Agony. Oh, we got a slingshot. That puts Deku-Tree in logic. Kappa. I mean, at least now with the slingshot, when, you know, he eventually makes his way back to the Lost Woods, it'll be more of a clear. Yeah, because I mean, already they have most of the warp songs. All that's missing is Minuet, which is, you know, a fairly important one. I didn't know you could start the cutscene if you dump the fish on the stairs. I thought it had to be on the the top, on the very edge. Cola trying to buy beans even though all the beans are already pre-planted. That looked like a lot of work just to avoid having to jump to the other side. Anywhere as long as it's on the pedestal. See, for some reason I thought that meant it had to be on the top, not the stairs. Alright, frogs with an arrow. Weaponized amphibians. Down here. Oh, we found Greg! Doesn't even go for it. I guess you don't have the boomerang, so... lighting the torches and kind of getting aggro from the Gibdo is, it's a little messy. Alright, and it looks like Cola's gonna be not too far behind either. Triforce Hunt, but instead it's Greg Hunt. That's like the icing on top of the cake. You need to find the Triforce pieces and Greg. He's the enabler. The Triforce pieces do nothing without someone or something strong enough to wield them. Greg opens the bridge. That'd be a fun setting. Path hints for Greg. Kakariko is on the path to Greg. Make the bridge one massive Greg. Just the rainbow bridge is like just made up of green rupees, kind of end on end. Oh, we got a big chest. Claim check. Claim check mentioned. There's slingshot. I almost said Greg's. Greg's slingshot. We've been saying Greg so much. Oh, we got another big chest. Bottom of the well loaded? Loaded with junk. Where did the music go? Yeah, Cola's music went away. Either that or else it's just really soft. Guess I'll go ahead and mark the Giant's wallet. I haven't shown off the Tycoon's wallet. I just found like a picture online of like a bag with money on the sign. So in Shop Sanity, when the Tycoon's wallet comes up, this is the kind of this is the kind of scuffed icon. Oh wow, you can check all of them like that. I didn't realize that. It's a really fast peak. Alright, good routing from Inc. I didn't even think about this shortcut, but here's Lost Woods, so I imagine it's go to Sacred Forest first, get that done, and then just kind of make your way back to the forest. And then hopefully this is something like... I don't know what song would be good here. Probably Epona's. But Minuet would be more helpful. Yo, did he reflect that nut mid-roll? That looked cool as hell. Alright, there's another claim check. So what was that? That was Epona's song? Okay. So Epona's song puts all the desert stuff in logic now. So Inc probably won't have to reverse Wasteland, although he might anyway, because it's probably faster than going in forwards. Oh yeah, that was gonna be a late jump slash. Didn't quite make it there. Dead hand can always be such a pain sometimes. Alright. Dead. Deaded. Now we got the... almost Zelda's Lullaby on the Skull Kids. That would have been a real shame to make a mistake there with that. Ooh, and gets a boomerang. Nice spicy boomerang. So... Inc can do, well, we still have to find the dungeons, but in terms of doing the dungeons, Ink can beat Forest, he can beat Jabu, he can beat Deku, and can beat DC. So, only needs Iron Boots, and he's good to go in terms of doing the dungeons. So, slowly but surely, Ink's hitting go mode. I mean, at this point, I would almost, like, just start rushing dungeons. Then again, it is the whole, well, I gotta find the dungeon kind of thing. Oh, is Cola thinking? Yeah, Cola just had to, like, what am I gonna do now? All the Majora's Mask songs. Just hearing the different songs when you clearly know that they're not playing those songs, it bugs my ear. Oh, is this for the Goron pot? Oh, didn't quite get it. Haven't seen this strat in a while. Okay, there we go. That one went in. And, oh, just a red rupee. It's funny seeing the red rupee, like, fall out with the, like, normal red rupee. Like the item red rupee versus the standalone red rupee. It's like, oh, one's bigger than the other. You had in your mind what you were doing, but then you were doing something else. Is that like just changing your mind, or... I don't remember what I said. Oh, we do have another big chest over here. This could be our possible way of the hero. Oh, it's another quiver! Everything is up. Is this way of the hero? Is this way of the hero? Is this way of the hero? Nope. It's just another quiver. Oh, yeah. Yeah, or you, like, try to do something, but you end up getting an item that gets you sidetracked, and then you start doing something else, and then something else, and then something else. Alright, so Ink back to Jabu. So this is going to be a quick, just to enter the dungeon and finish it kind of thing. I love this strat right here. Just kind of shooting on the other side of the web. Kind of got to shoot right at the very base of the switch. One good thing the slingshot is for sure. That Goron sound didn't mean to sound quite like that. Oh, a little bit too early from Ink. It's gonna have to wait for Baronade to come back out. Alright, get shocked, but at least he got him to come out. Oh, I was hoping we would see another A. Oh, Ink is using jars because he only has one stick left. Oh no. It's such a good strat. It's a funny strat, but it's a good strat. So this should be the last stick. Oh my god, that was close. I guess there isn't a whole lot you can break the stick on in Javu, but... just because all the walls are, like, gelatinous. It's certainly a strat, but I mean when you don't recognize or remember how many sticks you have or something like that, it's good to know that you can do that. Alright, so there's the first dungeon done from Ink. Or I guess the second dungeon done because he already did DC. Oh wait, no he didn't. I gave the medallion to the wrong stream. Oh no, I gave this medallion to the wrong stream. There we go. Put that back, put that back, put that away. There we go. Okay, there we go. I don't recall seeing either of them check the Song of Storm's grave in Kokiri Forest, but they must have done it at some point. I mean, they've had Song of Storms for a long time. They could have even done it on their first trip over. Alright, and so it looks like Ink is ready to go to bottom of the well, which he already knows where it leads to, but I don't remember. Because there was a hint for it. And I'm sure we saw it twice on stream, but both times it was just skipped so fast, I couldn't tell what it was for. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna be seeing in a sec. I think Ink was like, oh wait, it's an adult dungeon, so we better go adult. It's just kind of hilarious. I like this from Cola, leaving Furor's Wind here. Just in case we have to come back. Even though Jabu is like a really easy dungeon to come back to. Oh no, it's just so we can get back here faster from the exit. So Cola is going to check the back of Jabu, which we didn't see Ink do. Take that, Ruto. Alright, it looks like Ink is going back to GTG. Probably more items, and with Song of Time, and so he can get the item that's in the very middle there. Is this gonna be enough keys to make it into the center? I actually don't remember, because I think he had 4, right? Before he left. He still has 1 left, so there's gonna be a key here, and then another key in the next room. Uh-oh, there's a big chest here. Oh, iron boots. That's a big find. That could actually shoot Ink in the foot a little bit. So that's free access to Water Temple now, or Water Entrance. Wherever it leads to, but I mean it also helps clear the dungeon. Still can't fully complete it without the long shot, but it gets you somewhat there. That is way too far away. Alright, so we're going up. We're going back up. Oh, and we're gonna see this strat. Oh, that's always so cool. Oh, and what item do we get from the big chest? I missed it! What a shocker. I don't see anything new on the tracker, though. So perhaps it was just a waste of time? Oh, I guess at some point Ink got the scale. That one was missed off the tracker for a while. Okay, and so we got Forest Temple was in bottom of the well. There we go. So Forest Temple is going to be a pretty easy clear. A nice early boss key would be lovely to see. But, you know, it's Forest Temple, which means we're probably going to be clearing it all the way to the falling ceiling room. There really isn't any, like, other option, you know? Also, I don't remember if I said it at the beginning of the stream, but thanks to Pixel for making all these dungeon and temple-themed layouts for Booter 4. Pixel's co-hosting this tournament with me, so it's very lovely to see. This one is a light medallion-inspired Temple of Time layout. There is another Temple of Time layout that's just gray, black and gray, and white. But this one has like some gold trimmings around it, just to kind of match the shininess of the light medallion. So I hope everyone's been enjoying all the different colors reflecting the different moods of the game, so to speak. I would have never even thought of doing a check like that. Peeking the chest in there is cool as hell. I think that's the first time I've ever seen anyone, like, peek that chest, either. Alright, so we got 2 completed dungeons for Cola. Cola can pretty well blitz a lot of the dungeons, too. And I guess I forgot to mark the boomerang there that he got as well. 20 skulls, not having anything, so just a nice recovery heart and a bwah! Man, I also forgot to mark this prelude from going to Lon Lon. I'm just, like, missing everything. He didn't get Minuet, too, did he? No, not yet. Oh, Minuet's the only song that they don't have a location for, so Minuet has to be on the prelude, so let's go ahead and just mark that on the trackers there. Anyway, they're both doing Forest Temple now, so it's just like the old saying goes, double forest, ZZZ. Although it's a nice early boss key, so I wonder if Ink is just gonna go ahead and yeet out of there. So it looks like nap time's cut a little bit short, unless there was like a big chest down there, but I mean, you may as well clear out the courtyard since you're here already. Oh! Oh, that spider almost got Ink. I was so worried. I was worried for the safety of everyone, really. Had PT earlier this afternoon. Yikes. I mean, I only woke up at like, 4 hours ago. Because I gotta go to work in 4 hours, so... I'm feeling kind of exhausted myself. Oh, we get to see the nice skip here. That is not gonna make it though. No way. No way in hell was that making it. It was close, but... strides when I walk. Mine have gotten much shorter. I have done very little walking and like, in general working out kind of thing ever since COVID happened, and my normal walking speed has gotten significantly shorter or slower, and it makes me sad. Oh, the typical hook shot the side of the chest and fall strat. Alright, just a small chest over there, so don't have to go into the middle of the temple, but I guess we're gonna see. I don't know who would want to do the rest of Forest when you have so much you could do. Question mark? Oh, is Cola gonna do the same thing? Yep. That looks fine. Summon up Pierre. It's funny that Pierre summons from, like, up there, but not down, like, in this area. Yeah, Ink's deciding to yeet out. Hopefully he saw that it was a small chest. Besides, nah. Small chest. Okay, we're out of here. So Cola still hasn't done the Floor Master chest. So he's gonna go into the next room for sure. And then we'll see what he decides to do. We'll see if Ganon has any wares. Nope, just a purple rupee. So that's going to be the Forest Medallion for Cola. I mean for Ink. And with that, it's going to allow him to get Minuet. Which is then a quick temple. Because you go to temple at a time, grab the song, play Minuet, and boom, there you go. Another temple. Could be Fire Temple, could be Water Temple, could be Shadow Temple. And, could be Deku. We still don't know the locations of any of those. If it's Deku, it's a very fast clear then. Okay, it is water, so water is in forest. And so from here, I guess you can do a chunk of it, but without the long shot, like, what's the point? I might have at least done a little bit. Because, I mean, you need the medallion anyway, right? Oh, but he doesn't have the iron boots. I forgot. It's Cola that has the iron boots. That's right. And the iron boots are way back in Jabu. So again, that's super duper rough. And then Deku Tree, whatever it is, could have anything. Any dungeon in it. I mean, with luck, it has, you know, Fire, Shadow, or Spirit. We know it doesn't have Spirit, but if it has Fire or Shadow, then that's good. Because they don't need to complete those. What music do we have for Phantom Ganon? Can't tell what this is over the sound effects. It's very quiet. Sounds like the swordsman school from Majora's Mask. No, it's definitely not, though. Man, spin splashing to reflect those back is so cool. It's so cool. It's wicked. Alright, so there's Forest done for Ink as well. I mean, I keep mixing them up. Left, right, left, right. There's Forest Temple done for Cola as well, so that's 4 dungeon rewards. 4 dungeon rewards to 3. Opting to climb out. And I guess we're gonna find out where he decides to go to next. Maybe going to Ice? Again, I don't remember what dungeon it is, but... Oh, here's Dongers. Of course, silly me didn't see what silly dungeon it's in. Oh, right, this is GTG. Duh, I even have it on my tracker. And I forgot, he was just in Gerudo Fortress. So this is going to be another quick and easy dungeon for, Ink, and then they'll both be tied up for a piece. The 4 same dungeons a piece. Yeah, so we're gonna go get to see what's inside Ice Cavern. There's those blue fire arrows that could have come in handy. Man, that's a cool strat. Man, Ocarina of Time has so many cool strats. Oh, it looks like Ink is going a little further into the dungeon. We didn't see, Wait, what? How did he do that? Okay, we have a big chest. I'm just so blown away from that. Of course it's more bomb chews. Two bombs in the corner, if they explode at the same time, the stairwell will still trigger? Really? I wonder if the code for that room is like, you know, does the last bomb flower on the end explode at the same time as another bomb? Like, are there two explosions at the same time on the last bomb in the corner? And so if it's your bomb or if it's the bomb flower on the other side are the same one, you know, then that counts. That's actually really cool. Never even thought of something like that. Alright, so that was a nice quick jump through Dodongo's cavern. And it looks like it didn't pay off like Cola's jump through Jabu did. So, unfortunately, getting a bomb chew like refill isn't that bad, but isn't gonna make up for it by not going into the back room though. Fire Temple. Okay, so Fire Temple was in ice earlier. So with the hammer, Cola's going to be able to clear it. And we're going to see just how high one has to climb. Since it's, you know, Ocarina of Time rando tournament, clearly they're gonna have to go to highest Goron or the Megaton hammer chest. Pierre, not so bad, just because they have 3 Scarecrow songs, so... I mean, even if they didn't, they've both been to Lake Hylia, so... Come on, nice early boss key. Then again, nice early boss key can also be a shame too if there's an item that's like high up and I just don't find it. More bomb chews from Ink. I guess we knew those were there though, because Cola already did it, but... Alright, we're tied 4 dungeons apiece. And both of them have the chance to do fire, so... if Ink makes his way back to ice, then he could go ahead and do it. But then after that, it's just kind of finding that long shot. And we still haven't found our last couple dungeons either. So we still don't know where Shadow is. And we still don't know where Deku is. So one of them is inside water entrance and the other one's inside Deku entrance. And both of them are medallions. And so we'll need to be able to... Oh no, Shadow isn't. Yeah, so we still need Deku and Shadow. And one of them is accessible and the other one isn't. So Deku is the medallion, Shadow is not. So we're hoping that Deku is underneath Lake Hylia. Otherwise, this could be one of those seeds that I happen to roll from time to time. It's like just Kokiri Sword could literally be anywhere. Oh, Ink's going back into Forest Temple. I guess thinking, well, may as well go clear out the rest of the dungeon. Hope we find something. Which is interesting, because... I don't know. I would think going to, yeah, I keep forgetting he doesn't have the Iron Boots. I was going to say going to Lake Hylia would be a good play, but... without Iron Boots, you can't really do a whole lot. And going to Fire is just such a rough place to go back to. But even though Deku is a medallion, there's really no rush to get there anyway because the dungeon is barren. So if Deku is in Lake Hylia, it's like great. They get to clear the barren Deku tree and then they get a medallion. However, it does get them Saria's Song. And I mean, Saria's Song does have a couple uses. I mean, we know that Frogs has a Goron Tunic, so it's kind of dead in itself. But we still got Lost Woods and Darunia. Whoops. Ink accidentally missing his ground jump. I don't know what he did. He must have like... I don't even know how he like did a mini hop like that. Ooh, we got a big chest in the fire temple. Ah, it's always bok juice. That's how I feel too. Ugh. What is this? Wait, can you get on top? Can you get on top of the ledge like this? Yo! That is so cool. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that. I guess you can only do it if it's a big chest, yeah. Like one of those situational kind of things. Alright, so Ink's probably gonna turn in that claim check. Oh, there's the boss key. So I wonder if this is just... okay, see ya. He's got Furor's Wind placed up there, and so I mean, I guess you may as well check for Pierre, since you're here. Oh, there's our third bomb bag. The little Jinjo hook shot always makes me laugh, just seeing Banjo holding it. Man, these models are like so well done. Okay, so this could be ink going to ice right now. I mean, Lost Woods, just go to the, yeah, just go to the shortcut. I was gonna say, is ink going all the way down? Nope. I think ink is gonna full clear fire. I mean, cola is gonna full clear fire. One of these days I'll say their names right. Ooh-wee. It's just all the little things that has to do with their model. It looks like Cola forgot about... God damn it. It looks like Ink forgot about the blue fire arrows as well. And where was light arrows again? Normally I write down the hints that aren't on my tracker, but I forgot to write down that one. Can't remember if it was like Goron City. I think it was Link the Goron. Or the big one. I was gonna say frogs in the rain, but I think that was just a singular arrow. Alright, looks like Cola is opting for some fairies. Honestly, I would too. I'm so shit at Volvagia without any fairies. Alright, here we go. Volvagia time. Oh, Ink's going back to Jabu. I forgot he was child, not adult Link when he was going back there. No, what am I talking about? I was talking about him going back to fire. It's really Volvagia trolling. This is a really awkward one cycle here, but it looks like he got it. Oh, no. That last one missed. And thank goodness we got the, thank goodness we got the fairy. He's got to revive now. Because, yeah, otherwise it's just going to be, like, really awkward timing. Alright, thank goodness Ink came back here because, yeah, those iron boots could have been really helpful a while back. Alright, and this should be the end of Volvagia. Crushing her head with the hammer. That weighs a ton. A mega ton. Alright, what drops? A key. It's always a key. Alright, so let's go ahead and switch these around. So we got fire and spirit. There's a stone for cola. No guarantee that it's 80 yet, but it's, you know, if they're required something in spirit, it could be. Alright, so are we going to Lake Hylia now? Yep. So Ink's gonna find out where Deku Tree is, and or where Lake Hylia or Water Temple leads to, and we're hoping it's Deku Tree. If it's not Deku Tree, then we have a problem. And it looks like we have a problem. So, Water Temple leads to Shadow, and Deku Tree is vanilla. So, in order to get their last medallion, they're gonna have to hunt down. They're gonna have to hunt down the Kokiri sword, wherever it may be. So, grab a pillow, everyone. We could be here for some time. And I mean, at this point, the way of the heroes are like, you know, they're pretty cleared out. I don't really think there's any pointing to anywhere. I mean, obviously, there's the two Way of Heroes in CAC, so. But I think the Nocturne one from CAC was already, like, proven just because Song of Time was in Ice. I'm pretty sure the bow wasn't a Way of the Hero. Same with the Bomb Choose. Din's Fire is another one. Access into... Well, that also gives access into Shadow, which wouldn't make sense, but they both point to the same thing. But it could. I don't think there's anything else that they can get in CAC, so... Alright, so now we can finally see what was in that central chest. Probably just Bomb Choose, as is tradition. Anyway, Ink has everything he needs to full clear Shadow Temple. So we're probably going to be seeing a full clear for sure. Even though it's a stone, it could be a necessary stone. And there we have the last bottle. So one of those seeds where you just happen to find every bottle. I think so far, I think between the two of them, almost everything's been found in the game. We still... Oh, it was Neighbor's Love. Okay. We still don't know where fire arrows are. And we don't know where Kokiri sword is, but we will know where the sword is by the end of the seed, because obviously they need it. And then of course we know where Big Goron's sword is. But of course they don't need it. Such a shame none of them are going to it. It makes the seed so fast, you know, just being able to one-shot everything. Or two-shot everything, or in boss's case, 3 shots. Alright, so Cola is going to Water Temple now. I would assume. That should work right there. A little too far to the left before. Man, I've had a lot of water to drink already since the start of this seed. I must have been, like, really thirsty. Then again, I guess that's what kind of happens when most of what you eat is crackers and cereal. Oh! Alright, well that was a nice find for Cola. So Cola now has access to everything, really. The only thing he's missing is the long shot. Which, wouldn't it be funny if it was just in Water Temple? Ooh, taking a dive off. That's rough, because it's going to put him all the way back on the other side of the hallway. Not as bad as it could have been, but... Oh, and we're going to get to see some potential shenanigans here. Like we saw last year. Oh, the cycle's off. Yeah, right away, equips Lens of Truth. The classic. The Cine special. Alright, we're not falling for that again. There we go. This Ganon music is, it's definitely, what's it called? Making this a really tense water temple. Feels like the game is about to end. And then the Goron Lullaby just to kind of break up the intensity. The item reward made it weird. Yeah. But now we're back to it. Now we're back to the chair gripping, sweat inducing. Man, I hate these clam things. I mean, they're not, like, hard to kill, they're just annoying to kill, really. Alright, so Cola making a quick save here, just so that way we can save scum the keys, just in case it turns out there's nothing down here. Wait for the boulder, and go. So let's see, how far do they still need to go? So after Cola finishes water, oh, he can't finish water because there's no long shot still. I mean, after Shadow's done, it's just a stone. Great. Go get another one. But then they still have to find if it's AD for strength, which it can't be, right? Unless strength 2 is in child spirit. Which it isn't, because they've already been there. I'm pretty sure they've been to Child Spirit already and cleared it out. Because in order to get that strength, they need to have a strength to finish Spirit Temple. So I'm just trying to work this out in my head. And then, if they need Saria's song for whatever, I mean, that's easy, but they need Longshot for that to finish Water Temple. So, no matter where you go, you're still looking for Strength or Longshot. And then Cola still needs to go to Shadow Temple and do that in order to get the Kokiri sword. But I don't think that's going to be too hard of an ask. Just because after Cola's done with Water Temple, like, where do you even go? Other than back to a temple that you haven't full cleared, right? I mean, you have Forest. There's still more in Forest you could do. Cola full cleared Fire. Cola never full cleared DC. Wait, Ink has... Oh, Ink has the Giant's Knife. Or is that the Big Goron Sword? No, Big Goron Sword was on 50 Skulls. Unless it was the Giant's Knife that was on 50 Skulls. I'm pretty sure he's got the Giant's Knife equipped. I don't know how long he's had it, but... I mean, I think he can only hit things 3 times with it before it breaks. Excuse me. So I guess we're about to find out if it's the real sword or not. But I'm pretty sure the big Goron sword was on 50 skulls. Whoa! It's kind of funny. No, that's the real big Goron sword. Aw, seed bag and long shot chest. If you have expensive merchants enabled, it I think it puts an extra blue potion, giant's knife, and bomb chews into the pool. Whoa. Cola did swim directly into that current. It's kind of funny. Alright, so we got the Kokiri Emerald from that, so Shadow and Spirit can get switched around. So we're at 4 medallions and 1 stone apiece for both of them. And we'll see where Cola goes to now. I mean, I really don't think there's... I was gonna say, I really don't think there's that many options, but... yeah, maybe he's going back to Forest just to, like, full clear out the rest. But... I don't know, it could be anywhere. I'm not sure where he could be going. Because he can't go to Spirit. Oh, there's Strength 2! It's hiding in Lake Hylia all this time. So from here, yeah, Ink going straight to Spirit Temple. Just because it's like, what else do you do, right? I mean, I guess he could go to water, but it's like one of those, like, what's even the point kind of things. Without the item to complete the temple, you're just there temporarily, and then you maybe got to make a return trip. Whereas with Spirit Temple, you can just easily just go clear the whole thing. You have Strength 2, you have Mirror Shield. Go do it. And then I mean, you can make your way back to Deku at any time. But there's no real reason to go there anytime soon. Just because Deku Tree has, is barren. Cola looks like he's going to Lake Hylia right now, and so I imagine he's gonna be getting the those strength, those gloves real soon. What's the bridge in Ganon's boss key? 6 medallion bridge and boss key is free. That's the default setting. Yeah, if you type exclamation draft in chat, you'll see all of the draft settings that they were able to pick. And all the ones labeled green are the ones that were picked. All the red ones are the ones that were banned out, and everything else is default. Yep, straight to the Lakeside Lab, and so immediately gonna grab the gauntlets. Wait, I have it marked that Cola has Serenade. But Cola didn't... Has Cola not been to Lake Hylia? Or Lon Lon? Alright, now Cola's going to Shadow. Maybe I accidentally double-clicked it when I went to go mark the water into Epona's song. Because I usually drag where the songs are, but I'm pretty sure he went there. But yeah, it's not on his tracker, so oopsie doopsie. Alright, so we got a long trek ahead of us for Cola. They're kind of different dungeons ahead and behind of each other, so if Ink decides to go try checking out Water Temple without the long shot and kind of full clears it, then we could be seeing a tied game situation still. I think that Ink was a little bit ahead of Cola before, but it's really hard to say just because they kind of double dipped different dungeons, and so I don't really know how much time was spent in each one. And so right now it's kind of a... I'm not sure who's ahead. Because, I mean, Cola's going to be spending a lot of time in Spirit Temple. And if he doesn't, like, full clear Spirit Temple, then, I mean, he's not getting the sword. And leaving Shadow Temple without an item that's there, it's really hard to go back. Although with Furore's Wind, maybe it isn't so hard. Just kind of depends on if he wants to give up that Furore's that was left in Fire Temple. Looks like he's giving up that Furore's that was left in Fire Temple. That was a really easy decision. Just like, come on, you didn't have to equip it right after I said it. That was almost too fast. And down we go. It's always funny killing that last one there. So I think both of them are one item away from go mode. Actually, that's wrong. Cola is a few items away. I think Ink just needs long shot, and that's it. And after that, everything else just kind of falls into place. But Cola not only needs long shot, but also needs to find that Kokiri sword and the light arrows. And we all know that long shot's gonna be in like the dumbest spot possible. But surely Cola's got to know that there's got to be something in Shadow anyway. Because if Nocturne is the way of the hero for Kakariko... Oh, never mind. I'm thinking Vanilla Shadow entrance. If the way of the hero in Kokiri Forest is for hover boots, my bad. You gotta really follow that to think you gotta need something inside Shadow Temple, because that's really the only place where hover boots are used. So, I mean, sure, beat Shadow Temple, but you also have to be looking for something else as well. Unless the game is just telling you that it's for completion, which also sucks. But you wouldn't ever know that unless unless you full cleared the dungeon. Because it's kind of one of those hindsight kind of questions. You know, if you clear the whole dungeon and you don't find any items, then it's like, oh, I guess this was just required to beat the dungeon at all. And in that case, it basically tells you just, yeah, 80 is a thing. But in this case, AD is for Strength 3. And they already have a hint that says OGC is dead. Hover boots could be for Wasteland Crossing. Yeah, that's also true. I didn't think of that. I guess it could be for something in OGC as well. Or, you know, Light Trial, but in this case they already have magic, and we know that light arrows aren't in Ganon's castle. But it wouldn't be for Wasteland Crossing, just because they got Requiem in Sacred Forest. Actually, maybe it could, because Saria's song... Yeah, logically they would need Saria's song to get to Sacred Forest in order to get to Forest Temple. Oh yeah, we get to see Ice Arrows versus Bongo. Unfortunately, you can't use magic arrows at the same time as Lens. And he closes his eye. Bongo with his eye closed is cursed as hell. Anyway, Saria's song is logically required in order to get to Sacred Forest Meadow, and both of them did Mido skip. But Forest Temple completion... No, Forest leads to water. What am I talking about? The Forest Medallion gives... And Forest was in bottom of the well. And Storms was, where was Storms? Storms was in Bolero, so... Yeah. Yeah, Haunted Wasteland is barren, so... I didn't think of what you were saying, Fluffy, but it's, it just wasn't a thing for this seed. Yeah, just because, Requiem was available without needing Saria's song. But that is something that I didn't think about. It's always, like, the little things. Alright, so Cole is done, and now gonna be, like, checking out the rest of the dungeon. I thought he was taking a skull to the face right there. Yikes. Whoa! Ooh, there's double magic. Did I forget to give Ink a medallion? No, I didn't. He's chilling. Straight chilling. Although, I did give the wrong things. Oh wait, no I didn't. No, I didn't. I just have stuff corrected on my tracker and they don't. That's all. Alright, Ink's been on a long trip through Spirit, and unfortunately, nothing really has been gotten, except a gold scale, I guess. I didn't notice that he picked up a scale somewhere, but what else is new? Me and not seeing something that went on the tracker. It's hard to pay attention to two seeds at once, especially when one of them has audio and the other one doesn't. Alright, I wonder if he's gonna keep going in the temple after his find here. I mean, at the very least, yeah, check that chest. There's still more to go, but I mean, after getting this, it's like, oh. Yeah. May as well. There's only like another 2 rooms left, so. And I see that Cola did equip the Lens of Truth ahead of time, so we're not going to see another falling off the cliff here, like we've seen oh so many times before. Pretty good RNG from Twin Rova here as well. There's no way that's reflecting at a good enough distance. Oh, we got another big chest. Oh, we already saw it. Oh, that's where Ink got the scale. I thought it was from Spirit. Alright, so there we go. Sword, scale, done. Bosh. So after the next room, then that'll be that. And I guess I gotta mark off that Ink completed the dungeon here. I mean, Cola. One of these days I'll say it right. I need someone just standing here slapping me every time I say it wrong. Alright, big Goron sword acquired. Alright, so Twin Rova's dead. There's another dungeon completed for Ink. And I didn't see what item spawned over there, but it wasn't interesting enough to go over and grab, so Ink's just gonna peace out. And that'll be a second stone dungeon completed. I'm surprised he didn't do this before doing the boat. Maybe it was because he wanted to save the key for over here instead of like accidentally losing it. Alright, so Ink's gonna probably clear out Water Temple now, and unfortunately isn't gonna find anything helpful. So this will give Cola a little bit of time to gain an upper leg. Cola could just go clear out Spirit Temple right now. Oh, but he's going back to GTG. Oh, now that he has Song of Time, he's probably going back to check the last chest in the center of the maze. This is exactly what Ink did after after Shadow. It's exactly the same thing that he did. Oh, and yeah, to go not only the maze, but check behind the strength block. Yeah. It's funny how they both kind of did the exact same thing. And then, I mean, hopefully we see Cola go to check out Spirit, because I mean, he's one more up. So, well, I guess he's not one more up because they both have the same number of stones. So they're one dungeon apiece, really. Just Ink hasn't been to fire yet. Alright, there's the lid double magic. So now it's one of those like, what do I do? 2 more keys, not interesting. I'm just trying to think. We've seen a lot of checks in the game. Like, where could the long shot be? I'm pretty sure they've full cleared all of their dungeons at this point. Deku is Baron. They've full cleared DC. They've full cleared Jabu. We still have the second half of Forest we haven't seen. They've full cleared... Cola hasn't full cleared Fire, but there's still a couple checks left up at the very top. Water has been full cleared. Shadow has been full cleared. Spirit has been full cleared. Ice has been full cleared. We haven't seen Toilet. What else? We haven't seen Toilet, and what's the last dungeon? Bottom of the Well? Bottom of the Well has been fully cleared as well, so... Oh, it looks like we're gonna see Toilet right now, though. So, only one can be so brave as to dive into the depths of Le Toilet. Honestly, you don't get to see it very often. And I mean, in yesterday's seed, it was Baron, so... Or it was hinted Baron, I guess I should say. Just take a lap. Just take a lap, Cola. Those guys are being a pain. Alright, Toilet's dead. So we're gonna save Scum out of there. So I imagine now he's got enough keys, and then we'll see what's in the center. Or not. Maybe it's already been done. Although I think we're going up to turn in the claim check. Turn in claim check. Go check what's in the fairy fountain. I'm pretty sure... I don't remember. I think Ink did the fairy fountain earlier with the claim check. I can't remember if Cola did do the fairy fountain or not. I know claim check was dead, but I can't remember if Ink did the fairy fountain as well. Okay, Cola did come up for the fairy fountain before. That's what I was thinking, sorry. I remember mentioning that we found all the bomb bags when Ink got that a while back. Oh, you can peek that from there? Yo, that's so cool! I never saw that before. Alright, so yeah, Cola's gonna clear out, is this just hearts? No, we're going to clear out Spirit. So this will be Cola's AD. Which probably isn't necessary for anything. Because we already know that OGC is dead. And the song is... Well, yeah, the song is the strength. So, yeah, all that's left is the few checks in forest, the few checks in fire, the few checks in the overworld, I guess. And there's not many. I'm trying to think, I already went over the checks that were left in the dungeons, but what's even left on the overworld? Valley and Fortress are both barren, haunted wasteland, so basically the whole desert is done. Colossus was cleared out. There's still the Saria's Song checks that they haven't gotten in Lost Woods and Goron City. Kak has been cleared out. I'm pretty sure Kokiri Forest has been cleared out. I mean, I think all the Watts have been cleared out. Lake Hylia has been cleared out. I'm pretty sure both of them did adult fishing. It's nice to see people know how to fight Dark Link without Deku Nuts. It does warm my heart. We've seen a lot of people die to Dark Link on this channel. Anyway, markets cleared, Hyrule Castle's cleared, OGC is dead. Death Mountain Trail's cleared, Goron City is cleared. Except for Darunia. I think Hyrule Field is all cleared out. I don't remember if either of them did that check that's in the middle of the trees on the, like, just south of the entrance to Kokiri Forest. But I would be surprised if they didn't. Graveyard's done. It's gotta be a Saria's Song check. Or it's just, like, way in the middle of, like, Forest Temple. Because in Forest Temple, we still have to see the 2 Poe chests. And the bow chest. And I think the boss key chest. And I think that's it. And then in Fire, there's still Hammer Chest, Highest Goron. And I think... No, we saw Highest Goron. Highest Goron was nothing. I don't think we ever saw Hammer Chest. Or maybe we did. I don't remember. Cola did a lot of Forest Temple, or Fire Temple. Alright, it looks like Ink is going to clear out Deku Tree. It's like, alright, we're tired of this. We're just going to Deku Tree. Hey Schlong, thanks for the raid. Welcome to this crazy race. They got a lot of items really early. And then after that, just everything kind of dried up. I think going for Deku access just to clear out Deku Tree and get Nocturne, or get Saria's Song on Nocturne, is the play for sure. Because there's not a whole lot left they can do, really. Going in to buy some sticks, probably. Why not load up? Were you doing a rando schlong? Cola sticking behind to grab a couple hearts. Minish Cap? Oh my god. I didn't think anyone ever played that game anymore. Is it just long shot for go mode? Yeah. And long shot is somewhere dumb. Longshot's either deep forest, which we haven't seen, or somewhere on the overworld behind Asaria's check. I think those are the only two options left available, so I would be surprised if it was something else. I think everything else has either been hinted dead or it's been full cleared. Man, Deku Tree with Din's Fire is such a nice fast clear. Anyway, is this your first time playing Minish Cap? Or is it like, you know, are you just doing another playthrough? I think out of all the Zelda games I've played, like, I had a lot of fun when I played it, but out of all the Zelda games I have played, I think it's probably my least favorite. Maybe next to Twilight Princess. I know that may be some sacrilege, but I'm just not a fan of Twilight Princess. The game looks cool as hell, but it's not any fun to play. What a setup for that Sun Switch. And that was a very fast Deku Tree from Inc. Alright, so going adult, grabbing the song. Oh, right, and then clearing out this top child side. I didn't realize that he didn't do this. Alright, I imagine Ink's going straight to Graveyard. I think he's probably beelining for the song and then the checks. Just because, really, what else is there? Pretty crazy time to, like, full clear the game. But, I mean, still, the 3-hour mark is the sign of one of those seeds that I do get called out for on a regular basis. Alright, Ink now with every song in the game. Oh, Ink never did this. This was like one of the first checks in the game Cola did. Oh my god. If this had an important item, that would have been like super punishing. Although if it was like super important to like have earlier, I'm sure he would have done it way sooner. Bad RNG. Oh, wow. She shot really fast. That was like almost an immediate, like, right after kind of thing. Oh, this is just rough. Okay, it's not so bad. Unfortunately, didn't quite get her. Went just out of the way. Man, this is some rough luck. Oh, he died. Oh. Oh, that's so rough. That's a big oof. And that it got rid of the Furor's win point too, so we gotta walk all the way up there. Alright, so just like I thought, Ink is going straight for the Saria's checks. So we got Skull Kid and Daruni are right next to each other, so that's not too big of an ask. And then Frogs 2 is essentially dead, so... So Skull Kid with nothing. Let's go check out Darunia. Surely this will be the one. Alright. Twin Rova, take 2. Ah! Alright. It's just waiting, quivering. Alright, we got the long shot. So that's Water Temple completed for Ink. And that's game too. He's in go mode. For sure. Whereas, yeah, Cola still never got those light arrows. And I mean... Man, where were the light arrows? I can't remember. They were somewhere really obvious. Oh, I remember why he doesn't have light arrows now. It was... Yeah, I should have thought of it when I was wondering about his Serenade. It's because he never went to Lon Lon Ranch. He never went to the ranch because, I guess... You know... I guess just figured out, oh yeah, I guess Serenade is on Epona's. So he just never ended up getting the song. But light arrows were on Talon's chickens. So that's kind of rough. That's especially rough to, like, you know, even if the race was close, it's especially rough to find out when you're getting the hint from Ganondorf. Just because it's like you get the hint, then you gotta go back Child, then go back to Lon Lon, which there's no real easy way to get to, and then go back Adult, and then go back up Ganon's Tower. Which, I mean, is easy with Furors, but... It's still a pain to have to go to Child, grab the arrows, and then go back to Adult. Alright, so there is the last dungeon completed for the last Child dungeon anyway. Completed for Cola. Oh, and so from here, Cole is just going straight to, I mean, I guess he doesn't care about the... Alright, there's a Pona song for Cola. Forgot Cola had never been here yet. Alright, let me go ahead and mark off the last medallion. So we got 6 medallions for Ink. So yeah, we're going to just beat Ganon right now. And there's yep, nothing stopping him really. Just because, I mean, Cola has to do all of Deku Tree and then go back to water. And I mean, at least in water, he already has the boss key. So he can just, like, immediately go there. But, I mean, that's what happened to Ink, too. So, I mean, the rest of the seed is going to go pretty well exactly as how it did for Ink or Cola. And again, it's a Din's Fire Deku Tree. A Din's Fire Baron Deku Tree. And so it's going to be a real clear trip to the finish. Oh yeah, and I forgot, Cola's timer is still way behind Ink's. So I may as well pause Ink just so they're all caught up with each other. Just so we have some, you know, proper syncness. Or syncitude, whatever you want to call it, really. So yeah, I think Cola probably had a pretty good chance of winning the seed, I would say. I think the only difference was that Cola, like, full cleared fire. And Ink never went into fire, ever. I think he went in once, but then just decided, nope. Nice one cycle Goma. And I mean, fire is like quite a long dungeon. But I mean, even still, I think it would have been close. But I think even if they were like almost tied, I think it would still go to Ink, just because Ink has the light arrows. And Cola would have to waste like 2 minutes going back to get them. Or more. Alright, let's see if we get a nice clean Ganondorf fight. Got the bottle strat, so it's pretty easy. Jump slash with Big Goron sword stored, so that's 5 easy jump slashes. Or crouch stabs, I suppose. And now we got the Ganon fight, so I think it was a pretty good seed overall. Again, I didn't think the seed was going to last this long when I started it, just because, you know, just because they started off with item after item after item. There's Deku Tree, there's Saria's song, or... and now Cola's going back in to clear out the rest of Forest. Just like we thought we'd see. Oh, we got some banjo music happening in Forest Temple too. I didn't notice this the first time. Alright, but It's okay. We're gonna get at least a sub 3, so not a huge, like long seed. I mean, we've seen some hard seeds in the past on Banjo Race before, and I mean, I think with these settings, it's kind of hard to get a really hard seed. But I mean, you never know. Those 50 skull hookshot seeds, first logical hookshot seeds are, you know, quite the seeds. Alright, their timers are a little bit less than mine because I had to pause them when I started up the race, and so I'll I'll finish it, and then we'll say their time. So, time 2:57:57 for Inc. GG's. Let's go ahead and pull them in here. Alright, GG's.
Oh, GG's, finally.
GG's. Yeah, it was quite the seed for sure. I thought it was gonna be over a lot sooner than it was at the beginning when both of you just got item after item after item. And it was like, oh man, this is gonna be a jet seed. And then nope.
Where was Longshot?
It's Darunia.
Darunia, yeah.
Oh, okay. So okay.
It was
Yeah,
AD bait. AD bait.
I had only like 9 checks left, I think.
Yeah.
What about lights? Where were lights?
Oh,
Talon.
ranch.
Oh, yeah. I was missing so much then.
I noticed about maybe a half hour ago that you didn't have Serenade because I accidentally marked it on your tracker, and I was like, wait a sec, you never went to Lon, and then I was like, that means there's no light arrows eventually when I remembered where they were. So, yeah, it was, it looked pretty close for a little while. I think the only difference was Inc never went to Fire Temple at all, so...
Yeah, I just did the first check and then bailed, but I did basically like the only stuff I had left was Child Spirit, Frogs 1, and Fire. That's it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw fire and I was disappointed.
Yeah.
Me too.
I went through the whole thing. So.
Yeah. Did you go all the way to the top chest? I
did.
Oh, okay, I couldn't
because I was counting keys on the way.
Yeah, that's right. I remember I saw you do a highest Goron, but I wasn't sure if you went all the way up to Megaton because I think I was watching Ink do something. But I definitely saw lots of cool strats in this race that I'd never seen before. A couple chest peaks in Water Temple and the hover off the chest in Fire Temple to get to the upper boulder maze. That was really cool.
that one's rare to be able to do. So
can you only do that with a big chest?
Yup.
Yeah, I thought so. I also got really confused because I thought that Big Goron sword was on 50 skulls, not Giant's knife.
Oh.
Because I saw that hint early, and I mean, Ink just blitzes through the hints, right? And I'm just like having trouble reading them fast enough, and so it was one of those like, oh, it looks like Big Goron sword's on 50, they're not gonna be getting it. And then when you found Big Goron sword in Shadow, I was like, is that the Giant's knife? Why would you why would you even equip it, right? And then when it didn't break on Bongo Bongo, I was like, oh. Oh, I see.
So Cola or Green, did you actually find the Strength 2 and go to Spirit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw the gold scale, but I had Strength 2 from Lab Dive before then.
Out of Logic, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it after Shadow, and I was like, I guess I'll go Spirit.
Yeah. At the end of this, Cola had done everything except for just finished Deku and was going back to Forest to finish up checks.
Yeah, I was on my last little bit of cleanup.
Yeah, but yeah, when before you were finished with Deku Inc, I was thinking like, where do you even go next? Because I was counting the checks left, and I was like, there's a couple checks at the end of Forest. There's like
Oh, there weren't for me. So
Oh yeah.
I counted forest keys. I did 3-key forests.
Oh, you
and
counted. Okay, okay. Because
and
I was thinking about the
yeah,
pose.
after I saw there was only a brown chest in Ice Switch Room, I knew that the other 3 had to be keys.
Yeah. Okay.
I think
Gotcha.
so.
And then yeah, I
Oh
didn't
wait,
figure out
no.
that
I think
either.
there's one. I think there is one. No, you're right.
Yeah,
Wait.
because there's boss key chest, and then there's the 2 pose and bow chest.
Yeah. I did go back for boss key chest, and then I thought it was the rest keys, but I think that's wrong. I think because you need 3 keys to access that room, so there has to be one track more. Yeah, well, anyways, I didn't want to go
Anyways,
back to the well.
yeah.
So,
It was pretty funny watching you throw pots at Baronade too.
oh yeah,
That was
I
that,
didn't feel like refilling sticks,
yeah,
so I
that
just
good
did
old
that.
one stick thing. And yeah, also blowing up the Dodongo staircase from the same side. I've never seen that before. With the bombs.
Yeah, that one's relatively newer. Like a lot of people don't know it yet, but it is like slightly faster, I think.
Yeah.
So I went out of my way to learn it.
And
What
the
is
other
it?
oh, if you blow up 2 bombs on the very closest to the wall bomb flower, it lowers the staircase.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, I'd never seen that before. And I wasn't sure if both of you didn't notice in the settings at all, but or forgot, but the blue fire arrows.
Yeah,
were a
I
thing.
got them and I completely forgot that I had them.
Yeah, I know. When you were in Ice Cavern, I was like, good thing you did, because Ink did Ice Cavern without the blue fire arrows. And so when you went in there, I was like, oh boy, this is going to be way better. And then you just kept loading up your bottle, and I was like, and then
Oh
and
wow.
then Ink melted King Zora with blue fire from a bottle too, and I was like,
Yeah, every time I have blue fire arrows, I completely forget about
yeah.
it because it's just not something you get to use very often.
Yeah, exactly. And speaking of not get to use very often, the ice arrows on Bongo
Yeah,
Bongo as well.
dude.
That's
In Majora's Mask, if you have Lin's, being used, you use regular arrows when you shoot your bow. So when I'm not able to shoot my arrows anymore, I got really confused.
yeah. Yeah. I think it's great that it still lets you shoot regular arrows, but yeah. Ocarina of Time, too archaic.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I think both of you found every item in the game except for fire arrows, which were not really needed, but probably somewhere dumb as well. Fire arrows, light trial, of course.
Right.
It's always
Probably.
light trial.
I got the OT hint pretty early. I got it in like Fountain, and I thought, okay, well, at least I know it's not AD because it could have actually been AD for SOT, maybe from my point of view.
Yeah.
Until I find ice, and then I saw it was a strength. I was like, light arrows and light trial.
Yeah. Yeah. And then luckily you found light arrows not. I mean, it was still a pretty long trip to Lon Lon. I think this is the first seed I've ever seen that didn't have like Song of Time in like the first 4 or 5 song checks with door playing closed.
Right.
Normally Song of Time is really fast, and so it was really interesting seeing a seed where you're forced as adult for a while.
Yeah, the pre-planted beans and the free scarecrow really push late Song of Time.
Yeah.
It was actually like really cool. It's like we finally kind of got a seed where, like you said, a lot of like these SOT logic stuff, like a lot at times with SOT logic, it's like, Bolero or CAC or somewhere super early, but for once it was actually like pretty cool to not have it until like 50 minutes, 40 minutes, because it was ice and magic and dins and everything were like anywhere. So yeah, that part of the seed was very, very fun. Actually, I was having a lot of fun in like the first few, like the early part of the seed, but later it became kind of not fun with the long shot.
Yeah, when it starts getting to that point where it's like, all right, I have all the items, my waths are cleared, and yeah, triple cack wath, like.
Ugh, triple Catquath was ridiculous. I forgot what all I got there. Now I'm looking at the Voodoo tracker and Dins was there. That was the last thing.
Yeah. I was just like, well, of course, Cack has all the items. I'm not sure what the items were for. I think there were probably Nocturne, Dins, and
Bow and bomb shoes.
No, it wasn't Bo.
it couldn't have been Bo because Bo was somewhere else. Let me.
Wasn't Bow in Windmill?
Yeah, but there was another accessible bow, I think. I'm just looking at the spoiler log. It was.
I guess it could have been shoes.
Oh,
yeah.
it was bow. It was bow. Yeah.
Really?
Nocturne, bow, and Dins. Yeah.
What was Bo before then? Because I feel like you can. I don't know how you can get like the other one was Kikiri or K-Sword Chest.
Yeah, one was Kokiri Sword Chest, which you would have needed to go to Child for. One of them was Windmill, and the other one was Death Mountain Crater Great Fairy. So
I figured that one was the super analogic one.
Yeah, Death Mountain Crater would have required the hammer, which was I don't remember where that was.
I think since we start there, it just counts.
It requires to beat forest logically because you don't have minuet. So you don't have like any form of like adult forest access. So that looks like your Requiem and ZL, and so there's like no way to actually get ZL until after you beat forest, logically speaking.
Yeah.
But I'm confused about the K-Sword Chest one though.
Yeah, because of Song of Time being late, it's not Sphere Zero.
Yeah,
No, I mean like what did Bo lock for Song of Time?
Song of Time was in Ice Cavern, right? So
yeah,
Ice Cavern was in Shadow Entrance, which required magic, which was
Field.
Yeah, it was.
Field was just bomb locked. Same with Dins. Trying to think. Did Bo lock Bottle maybe? That'd be pretty funny.
Maybe.
I can't remember.
It
locked the choose, but I don't remember where the rest of the bombs were.
Oh yeah, because the bomb chew bag was on archery, right?
Shooting, yeah.
Yeah, but okay, let me think.
Yeah, so let's see where the bottles were. One was Goron City rolling, like adult rolling Goron. That was your first bottle. And then there was a bottle in Ice Cavern.
Oh, I think, yeah, okay, never mind. So I think Bo... I mean, I have to, like, check the spoiler log myself.
Yeah, I'm looking at the spoiler log right now.
Choose.
Yeah, Bottle with Bugs is in Sphere 2 on the seed, so I think arrows were required to get the bottle from Goron City to be able to do... ice.
Yeah, because we got Letter was adult, but you can't turn it in, obviously, and then the other one was ice, and then I'm missing a fourth one. I don't know if Cola got the last bottle.
Yeah, I found all of them. I don't remember where it was.
One of them was in Shadow.
There was one in GTG, I think.
Oh yeah, Shadow. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Yeah, Shadow. Last one's Shadow. That's right.
Yeah. Anyways, if you want to look at the spoiler log, I can always pass it along to either one of you. Dungeon entrance randomizer is always.
Yeah, feel free to send it to me. I'm curious.
Yeah, it makes it all right. I'll send it to both of you just in case. Anyway, fun seed to watch. I guess I'll have a look at the matches. Oh yeah, Cola, this was both of your matches, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so unfortunately don't make it to the bracket stage, but I hope you had fun in the in doing the quals and in some of the matches.
These are fun.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, to be fair, Cola, I do feel like you got a pretty stacked group. Um,
yeah. Some of the groups
but
just do be group of deathy.
yeah, and I think for what it's worth, like he's probably going to make Challenge Cup at this rate.
Eh.
So
Ooh. What's Challenge Cup?
so so this season for standard tournaments, I mean, first of all, I mean we have Zavi, who's the reigning standard champion, so he's like the best player in the game at the moment.
Yeah.
This year they have it top 32, and then all the places between 33 to 96, I believe it is, get put into their own like side tournament.
Okay.
And yeah, so that's basically Challenge Cup. I think MMR now has one too, but it works differently.
Okay.
I don't think any, and TPR as well. I don't know if any other randos have it.
I really like that kind of tournament season setup where it's just like there's, the kind of the champions of the category, and then there's the people who are still really good, but they just don't make it to like the higher bracket tournament kind of thing.
Yeah, so I mean, I definitely think like already like Challenge Cup is like really high because there's at least I think 200 people already who've played at least one
there's a
qual.
lot of good players in Challenge Cup still too.
Yeah, like Challenge Cup is gonna be stacked, and Cola has had like some really good quals, so he's probably gonna make it in there. So yeah, like it's a pretty set group. Like we have the champion, someone who's gonna make Challenge Cup probably, and then me, and then I don't know if I'm gonna make Challenge Cup or 32, probably Challenge Cup too. But yeah, it's a pretty stacked group. But it is what it is. I mean, sometimes you get groups of death.
Yeah. Either way, sounds like a lot of fun.
I also love how you put all the colas in one group.
All the colas.
Yeah, so I changed my name to inc7 on race time, and Zavi changed his name to Zacola.
Oh. That's funny.
This was before you made the groups, so yeah, ironic.
That's actually
meme.
really funny. It's just the way that it ended up working out. You guys faded it. Alright, well, that's it for me. I gotta have some dinner unless, do you guys have any last things to say at all before
No.
I carry on?
No, I'm good. Thanks for
Okay.
hosting.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for racing. It was definitely fun. And yeah, I'm not sure when the next race is for the stream chat out there, but hopefully sometime soon. I think next Tuesday I have Oak rematching Pixel because I messed up the settings for the race.
Yeah, I saw you.
Yeah.
You accidentally didn't give them FW, I think.
I didn't give them FW or Prelude, so yeah, it was yeah, definitely an oops. So, and both of them didn't had streamer mode on as well, so they didn't see my notifications either. So, anyway, there'll be more races sometime soon, and then who knows if there'll be a break over Christmas time, but we'll see. Anyway, bye.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I will be away. Like, I think I'm going away at the 24th, and I won't be back until like January 3rd or something like that. So
Oh, that's fine.
yeah,
It's not too long. I would be surprised if the bracket stage was or the group stage was done by then.
Really?
So,
Okay, fair enough then.
yeah, some people, have really flaky schedules and all that, so never know.
Yeah, understandable.
But, yeah, I'll try and get more races going, stuff like that. Anyways, see you guys later. Bye.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.